Hey, welcome aboard, everybody. Working on the old Star Citizen. I want to get the cargo hauling event uh, completed, if possible. That would be great. Um, I'm on Arc, which is the last one. I want Tier 5 on all of them. Um, Show you real quick here in the journal. We're getting real close. 2443 out of 2826. So I've gotten tier 5 in all three of these. One more to go. I'm real close. Let's just jump right into it. Uh, Go find out if the freight elevator is working or not. It's been a common issue with the cargo elevators being overloaded. They're broken. Um, the overload issue is somewhat, it's easy but not easy to fix it, if you will. I wouldn't say it's a fix, really. You have to have, basically, everybody has to leave the area and it has to reset itself. Um, Basically, everything has to despawn, I think. So I haven't had much luck with that because there's always it's been rather busy, anyways. Usually, always players trying to get to these elevators. It's not been too awful bad here the last um, couple days, but um, yeah, it's been a grind. It's been something else. As a new player myself, the events have been a grind, and for some people, it may not have been so bad. If you have a really big ship, you can. There are workarounds. Don't get me wrong. You can collect these boxes from other areas and cancel the contract, and then take the contract for where you want to drop it, and do it that way. But um, let's see what. I feel like this one's not been working today, but I'm gonna go there and find out anyway. I forget the name of the planet that I found a working elevator in this morning, and I made about 3 trips. I think on the third trip, uh, another player showed up, and I don't know how it went after that, but mm-mm. I figured the camera's not working anyway, so don't need the light. Something to do with this. Something to do with this game. I think wanting to use the camera um, doesn't play well with the OBS, so I didn't feel like messing with it. Woo! I got the old raft out. That's the largest cargo ship I have. Um, I was kind of looking at another one, something that's got a little bit more cargo space, and I think uh, Man, the Hercules, I think, is one of them. Kind of looks like a B-2 stealth bomber. Um, I'm not sure the exact cargo capacity, but I think it has more than the raft, which is what I'm in now. Um, well, looks to be several ships in around this area here. I don't know if the pad is available or not. It kind of looks like it's uh kind of looks foobar, but there's a raft hanging out up here in midair. Um, it's more this whatever this ship is. He's kind of close to the elevator, so I don't know. Now the door is down. It ain't looking too promising, I can say that. But I'm going to land and find out just to make sure. Yeah, ain't looking too good. There's lots of ships around. And with the door being down, that's usually a pretty good indicator that the elevator is out of order. I always like to double check, make sure I got my helmet on. You have to take your helmet off to eat and drink. And oh, there's been a time or two that I forgot to put my helmet back on, and well, space tends to kill you. Yep, we got the overload. Yep, that one's not working, so we'll just skip that. I kind of half anticipated that since there's so many ships around. Alright, well, let's see. I don't know if it'll give me the same one or not. I hope not. So just abandon that one. Go back to offers. See if I can pick this one. I don't remember. This is mining area 61. Yeah. Let's look at the map. Okay. We'll go to a different planet then. Works for me. Glad it didn't give me
Hey,
the
what
same one.
happened? I thought you were going to do the contract. You know what? It doesn't
I
matter.
was gonna do the
Sophie's flying
contract.
around to do the work. Enjoy your time off, I guess.
Sure.
Hey, it's Elle. Thanks for handling another job. I'm sure you'll do great. Our cult really needs all the competent people we can get right now. What? Yeah, I'm hanging up.
Seems a bit laggy today. I know I hit the landing gear button there and I don't think it registered. Thought I was moving a little bit slow. Oh, thought it had it mapped out for me. Well, yeah, it did. So where's should be an outer marker here somewhere. To, uh, guide me around the planet here, but I guess not. Let's see what we can get into here. Let's see if this is the well, the working elevator that I found earlier. I don't think it is, but oh, there's a ship up there midair. There's a ship over here. Oh, there's an Atlas that's well parked right into the elevator, so it looks like that one's probably not working. I think this is the elevator I found earlier that was working. Now, is it still working? I don't know. About to find out. Looks like somebody left some crates over there as well. Oops. I can only hope that this thing is working. Please let it be working. Yes. Hallelujah. That is really good news. Now these, the ATLS, they are awesome for freight hauling. Like loading and unloading, basically. so much easier than the max lift. The max lift is a little handheld um, tractor beam. Um, it gets the job done, but this thing is so much faster, especially once you get used to how it works. Mm-hmm. Oh, I had a brain fart there. I thought maybe I lost a crate. Good. And I still have some. I've gotten better, but practice makes perfect, as they say. I'm not near perfect yet, but I'm way faster than I used to be, and especially when there's other play, like when there's a queue, like 5 deep. Yeah, you tend to crash course this and learn how to use it quickly, because you know otherwise, uh, most of the time players, although trying to be helpful, they'll start grabbing the boxes and pulling them out, and generally they throw them on the ground, which is fine. You'll get some people that will want to help you load it on your ship, and then if they don't get it uh, on the grid properly, then they can't take it off. So you have to undo it and redo it. Again, in generally, I've had as far as other players go, it's been a pretty decent experience for most people are pretty friendly and helpful. Um, there are pirates out there. But I mean, so far it's been a pretty pleasant experience. I think I might have gotten shot down once or twice by a player. Uh, and I think both occasions I didn't have any cargo at the time. I was going to an area and uh, there was a cargo ship. I don't remember. Maybe it was a Caterpillar, um, and a couple fighters, and they were, I think, just killing everybody that was trying to get to the freight elevators. So they were at a spawn point, if you will. And then again, maybe it wasn't. I honestly, I'm not sure. I haven't figured out that part. I know people say scan the ship. Everything I've scanned so far, that particular time I didn't scan, so I don't know. I immediately came under fire, so I was. Although the raft is not a fighting vehicle, I still attempted to defend myself, and well, it didn't end well for me. But from what I've seen, you can scan the ship and it'll say the person's name. And I say I think it was players because I saw another streamer. He was actually running a reclaimer and he was scraping. He came under fire and attempted also to defend himself. He lost, but he went boom, and he said something about they don't. Um, NPCs do not uh, hard kill you. They only soft kill, which the soft kill is basically your ship is disabled, but you're not dead. It doesn't explode, so NPCs will soft kill you, and you can either get a ride from someone or I'm not real sure how the repair ship thing works if you don't have the materials in space, or again, I'm not sure. I've never done it, but um, I have in a mission. I think I was recovering something, like the recover a abandoned ship or whatever, cargo, something like that, and I killed all the enemies except one, and the last fighter that was fighting against me kamikazed right into me, and so my ship was disabled, but I wasn't dead. I just EVA'd out, but it was like uh, 40 kilometers. It was kind of crazy. I did EVA over there, but it took a hot minute for me to get to the ship. Um, I did get the ship successfully back to the um, port, but it was crazy how long it took me to fly in my spacesuit to get that ship. I mean, in hindsight, the amount of time it took, I probably could have just backspaced it and respawned and took another mission, but I wanted the experience to see if I could do it. Basically, what happened was I got into the cargo ship after I EVA'd all the way over there, and um, the one remaining ship that was there to attack me, by the time I got into the ship, I got to the flight deck, and I was able to jump out of there before I fell under attack, so it worked out quite nicely, but uh, it's a good learning experience. And that's the other thing you saw. I left my atlas behind. That's one of the unfortunate parts about the ATLS is uh, it does attach to the ship. It can attach to the ship, um, but with the amount of cargo I have on, there's not enough space, so I have to leave it behind. Um, I really wish it would still attach to the ship somehow, like its own dedicated spot. Here's another player coming in. Looks like he's coming to check to see if the elevator's working. Hopefully it'll stay working. Honestly, I'm so close now that if I have to take other missions to complete tier 5 on this, I will. I've done it before just for the sake of, when all the elevators are broken, you don't have really much choice. And I didn't know how long the event was going to take place. Everyone, until the next update, like, but I don't know how long that's going to be. Uh, a week, 2 weeks, a month, not sure. I think this event's been running for 2 weeks now, 2 or 3. This might be the third week. Um, and the main reason I want to get this done, tier 5 on all the companies, is the winning company will have uh, um, special armor. I think it's like an armored flight suit. It's black. Black is the new black, I guess. um, I want it, and you have to have tier 5 in that particular in the winning faction uh, to be awarded it. that suit. Check progress. Where was I at? Like 400? I needed 400 more uh, points to get to the tier 5 level. Basically to get it maxed out. This should supply 180. Uh, so now what I do is I left my ATLS behind. I'm just gonna file a claim and expedite it so I can use it to unload the ship. Now this ship does have a um, built-in tractor beam. It's actually right there uh, on the right underneath the engine there. Um, but again, it's handy, but the ATLS is so much better. Um,
Welcome to the
the,
ASOP
the
fuel retrieval system. Your
the
insurance plan
tractor
has been
beams
set.
are, well, if you do it all day, every day for a week straight, your mouse wheel finger will be hating life,
Thank you.
to put it lightly. So, because to draw it towards you, you use the mouse wheel. To push it away from you, use the mouse wheel. It is easier than, like, I found that out because originally I was trying to run with it, and um, by default, the objects are so close to you. As you start to run, you'll run into it, and like crates, you'll just drop them on yourself because it breaks the beam. Uh, so yeah, had to once I figured out the mouse wheel would bring it towards you, push it away. It was very helpful. Thankfully, they have fixed the stacking issue in the elevators. Um, the first day I was playing it, I did one of these and stacked the boxes. I'd seen a streamer do that, and when I went to put the elevator down, the like half the boxes disappeared. I was like, "What? What just happened? That's not good." So I sent the elevator down, thinking they were just ghosted because it was some on the bottom, right? So that there was some just like hovering. Um, and yeah, they disappeared. They were gone. So I basically had to abort mission, start a new one. I'm still using the mouse wheel a little bit, but not nearly as much as I would be if I was using the tractor beam. Before the hotfix, there you basically would have to stack them just one level high, just the base level on the floor, and then send it down, and it would count it towards your mission. And then you have to bring the elevator back up, do another stack of one layer, and yeah, it just made it that much more tedious to get the contract completed and move on to the next. I see I can stack them 4 high, and I'll get the entire load into the elevator with 3 spaces to spare. Um, so you see, I can walk with this thing. What I did was position myself looking dead center in between the two, and it's a toggle. So I hit the Z key by default, and the ATLS won't move, but you can move your camera, so you can grab here, set here, grab here, set here. It's really just so much faster. Uh, and yes, if you need to make slight adjustments, you can still move forward, backward, side to side, but the camera position will stay the same. Toggle the Z key again, and then the whole thing turns. Um, I learned that one too, and man, what a time saver. Alright, so let's turn this one in, hit the down, it'll show contract, confirm. While it's doing that, put this back up here, be ready for the next mission. Contract complete. Show the individuals. I think I need to do like 2 more of these ish.
Yes! Perfect timing on the delivery! Really, really needed this. Awful, thanks to you. See you next time.
See where I'm at. 2623. Yeah, I need 203. Yeah, so that's a minimum of two of these missions. And I feel like they've tried to work around these problems by, like, I used to be able to hit map and contract back and forth, and it wouldn't take very long and it would respawn that mission again. I think they've tried to uh, do somewhat of a fix on these elevators by not allowing someone to do the same mission back to back to back like that again. I'm not sure, but it's definitely different. That, like before, I could just, it would, within a few minutes, would respawn again, the same mission, or the same type of contract, let me say it that way. It wouldn't necessarily be the same elevator. Um, but now the backup ones that I would usually do when that one's not available is, well, also not available, so I need to see. This one's got 10, that's the maximum. 10, 8, 8, 7. There's a couple other ones that I can do, that I like to do, I should say. Like, This one is like the large cargo ship needs help. It's basically under attack. Uh, when you jump to the beacon, enemies will spawn, and you'll have to kill those enemies. If you can kill them quick enough, um, basically you rescued the cargo ship, and you will get credit for whatever gets delivered on that ship. But it's not as much. I think the large one is like 60, something like that. Um, Honestly, that would be a long grind as well. There's another one that I can do that you pick up. It's like 10 boxes and deliver them. Basically, they already got stolen. There's a tracking device on them, and you can go uh, pick them up. And uh, that one's fairly easy. I think you get 90 for that one, but again, just it gets tedious after a while. It's good to mix it up. You can recover a large shipment as well. It's also involved in killing enemies, and you take the cargo ship. You can unload it onto your own ship, or you can basically drive that ship back uh, and unload the cargo. Somebody snag that up quick. I would really like to get that large cargo hauling mission again. If hopefully it not take too long, or maybe I'll go and take care of sustenance while I'm waiting. And at this point, it's really not. I mean, I'm not rich by any means. Almost 4 million credits, but it's not about the payment anymore. I just want to. I want to get this event done. Uh, Here we go. Just tell me it's in here. Okay, I'll do this one. Oh, see, I was too slow. Somebody got it already. Oh my god. It's a little bit busy today. I think there's a lot of other people in the same boat I am. They may have um, just said, you know what, it was so crazy that first week of the event. People just gave up. It's like, you know what, I'll come back in a week or two, and when it's less busy, and try and get this done. I could go grab the boxes from like another, like I could go here and get them. Um, yeah, I gotta fly all the way there, and if the elevator's broken, then I flew all the way over there for nothing. I really don't want to do that if I can help it. Man, let's get some sustenance. Yeah, something else would be nice to see some like recycle bins. Since I'm on the subject, or trash cans, something to dispose of trash other than just throwing it on the ground. Um, yeah, I try and aim down these little pits here. Here it goes. It's not gone. It's still there somewhere. Anyway, it may despawn after I'm gone because the hangers swap out. Let's see what we got. And I don't want to do that one. It takes too much time, honestly, but I guess I can still keep an eye out. That was our corp, right? Yeah.
No, I don't care why it went missing. Just fix it. Sorry about that. Where were we? Oh, right, new contract. Good luck, and try to make sure everything gets where it's supposed to go.
This one is the payment is a little bit better. It's anywhere from, what does it say, 100 to 125. Um, yeah, 100 to 125 SCU, but I mean, I've heard of players that have just taken the ship and run with it. I may try that, but I like killing the enemies um, that spawn. Sharpen up my uh, skills a little bit. It's good practice. The problem is the Connie is well, going against fighters. Like if it was players, I wouldn't survive because um, this ship is just it's a medium cargo ship. It's a multi-role ship. Let's put it that way. But it's not intended to fight against fighters. The turn rate is not very good when it compared to fighters. So uh, can it defend itself? Sure. Uh, Against players and strikes, uh, eh, not so much. It does have missiles, so that's a good thing. But um, I haven't really dabbled with the different missile types. I just have the default ones on here right now, and well, I mean, as far as even against NPCs, I don't know if I'm not doing it right. I've gotten some hits, I know that, but uh, they're not the greatest in my opinion. Again, either they're using chaff or whatever uh, to avoid getting hit by the missile, or they're just not that effective. Because I've went through some and they're expensive. Uh, I mean, when it costs more money to rearm and refuel my ship than what I made on the run, then it's not great. Okay. What's up, Taco Pirate? I've actually seen you in the chat a few times, man. I'm not very talkative in the chat, but I do pay attention just because, you never know what you can learn in the global chat sometimes. It's very helpful. Let's see what kind of trouble I can get into here. This again. Once I jump in here, I always turn off my quantum drives so I can. Come on. The lag is real. There we we go. I've also taken the time a little bit to check these ships. Sometimes they have decent weapons on them. I feel like there's a player right there that guy is chasing. Yeah, he's moving along pretty good there. This might be my opportunity to just try and hop in. Yeah, something's going on over there. See if I can just run up on the ship and take it and get out of here. That'd be nice. You can have my Connie. I just want to get this ship. Yeah, I'm surprised. Enemies that were here are not here anymore. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Well, I spoke too soon. Now they're all gonna hit me. Hmm. I should have just jumped in the ship and ran. Come on. Come on. Mm-hmm. Where is he? Come on. See if I can get him with a missile. Come on. Okay, not. Well, if it's because he's not because he's damaged, he's maneuvering. Come on. Too close. One more. I don't know if that's just rubber banding or if they're actually maneuvering. Seems kind of too quick. Really? Come on. Get him.
Enemy down.
Yeah, I don't know if these are dead ships or players. I'm just gonna go get it. That's it. Do the mission accomplished thing here. It's gonna be around this way. Yep. There we go. Oh, don't tell me I don't have my helmet on. Okay. See if I can remember my way around. I think it's this way. Yep. Figures. Sweet. Off. Why? That was weird. What is going on here? I don't know if it's this outer marker is just blocked by that much or what. Oh no, we don't want that. Wrong target. Ah, okay. How about I just use the map? I've warped into a planet a couple of times already, so let's just make sure. Deliver. Yep. Let's go there. Actually, it's not going to be the medium one. It's going to be a large one somewhere. Where is it? There it is.
Landing gear down. Landing.
Alright.
Engines offline.
Oh, whoops. I gotta open this thing up. Forgot all about that. Open exterior. Yep. Get that all opened up. So snag the cargo. Just in case I decide to grab a couple of weapons while I'm at it. Whoops, I forgot about that. Alright. I thought there was 3 of those uh, big containers, but maybe not. Yeah, there's the 3rd one. Three large, 3 medium, 3 small. I also found some crates on the last one of these missions I did. It was a Hercules, and so I jumped in the Hercules and I scanned, and there was just crates floating in space. I don't know if somebody else had a mission like that and failed and got blown up, and that's why there was crates everywhere. I'm not sure, um, but I did pick up a few. I think there was only a couple of them that were actually event related, um, and I may turn those in just to fill the gap if I need to. I think that's all of them. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, fine. Yep. And
Perfect. Love to see a successful delivery. You did such a good job. You should probably take another
size
contract as
4
soon as possible,
Rhino
alright?
repeaters.
Talk soon.
Oh, we'll probably be able to yep, good. We'll probably be able to detach that from here or not. Have to run around to the other side. There we go. Got it. I think I got a bunch of those. They're like level 3. Yeah, the M5. I got a few of those. And there is more stuff that I can grab off of this ship. Um, the gimbals, I think, for the turret. Um, but I just want to get these missions done. It's been a long grind, so I can come back and do these later if I want. Do the missions just to see what kind of weapons I can get off the enemies. And what I found works best on this, so I've tried, uh, like spawning one of my ships. The hangar will go down, and then this ship will crush my ship. So, um, I just get in here and hit the old self-destruct button, and then run.
Self-destruct sequence is online.
You know, now why it wouldn't leave these doors open, so you can get out. I don't get it, but it's fine. Plenty of time. Now, I don't know what the distance is. I just run. Get as far away as I can. Ship will go boom. Yeah. Now, I should have moved that over more because I kind of expected it to go into pieces. I don't think I can pick that up with this. Like the last ship I did that, there wasn't much left of it. Now this thing's gonna be a dead skeleton sitting here in the... I didn't think too far ahead on that deal. Whoops. That's the best thing that got kaboomed off of it, really. Well, anyway. I should have moved it off to the side. That's what I've done before. Moved off to the side, self-destruct. But usually there's not much left of it, so I just figured that was going to be the case again. Yeah, well, let's see what... How much do I need? Oh, I only need like 80. I like that. Let's see what we got here. Why not? Now I can, if the raft gets crushed, it's not that long of a wait. We'll see how this goes. Oh, good, the ship's gone. I like it. Despawned.
Hi, Altiana with Encore was just calling you to say. Sorry, totally blanked on why I called.
Yeah.
There's too many things going on. Anyway, if I remember, I'll calm you back. Sorry, good luck with the contract.
Now my a TLS should still be attached to my ship, hopefully. It has been in the past, like when I store it like that, it'll come back with it on there. Now if I log out, then I'll have to file a claim on it. Where is it? I didn't even look at that. Where is the mining area 56? I don't remember if that one's still in working order or not. I'm about to find out. I forgot to double check. I'll look at it here in a second. Before I fire that up. Yep, I see it hanging there.
Systems activating. Systems on.
Clearance. Good to go.
Ships on.
Alright, hopefully this will be my last trip. For this mission anyway, for the event.
Launch complete.
Completion status will be 100%.
Shields off. Landing gear up.
Okay, well. It is routed. Again with the...
Quantum travel complete.
Quantum travel complete. Oh, the old QT's getting buggy again. Cancel that. Oh, that's why. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Walla is... There's no elevators working there. I'm half tempted to just cancel it right now. But, benefit of the doubt, let's go. Let's just go see. Last time I was there was ships everywhere. There was only one elevator and it was busted, so. Let's find out.
Quantum travel complete. Quantum travel engaged.
I thought I was about to say complete.
Quantum travel complete.
Oh, I see a lot of headlights going on here. Uh, got a bad feeling about this. Hmm. I don't know. Maybe. Uh, yeah, I don't know. There's a couple Connies here. I think I remember this one. This one's busted too. Or it was earlier. Let me put it that way. Hopefully. The door's down. Yeah, never a good sign. I'm pretty sure I remember this one. Yep. Yeah, it won't even do 9. Whoops. Yep. On to the next. See what we can find. Contracts. Abandon. Yep. Shubin mining facility. Let's try that. Lyria. Yeah. That's the one that was working earlier. So hopefully it's
Hey!
still working.
L? You know, from Harcourt. Saw that you cancelled the contract. What the hell? Next time, go take a contract you plan on doing, okay?
Where is it? There it is. Let's go. Excuse me. will be it right here. Oh, I was gonna come in really hot on that deal. Um, oh, that door's down now. That's not a good sign. Uh, don't see anybody loading these. This door being down makes me wonder. Oh yeah, yeah, that thing being parked right up against the elevator, it's probably not working. We'll see. Never hurts to try. Actually, there's another landing pad over there. Maybe I'll just go over there. Yeah, that door's open. Let's try that. There's a ATLS right there too, so some showing signs of promise right here. We'll see. Wait, did I get too far away? Yeah, a little bit. Yep. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the one I've been using this morning. Yeah, 'cause it always glitches like this loading contents. You have to back away and maybe it's not the same one. I hope it's working. Yes. Hallelujah. Oh, come on. This one's always touchy trying to get in there. Come on. There we go. Really? All right. Let's go. Come on. Man. I said earlier I've gotten better at this thing. I'm feeling a little not so coordinated today for some reason. I don't know if it's me or the game. It's being a little bit buggy. Although it's kind of looking like operator error, so fine. Ugh. Come on. Just one more load, but I feel like now I've got enough crates on there. I could probably complete the what I need to get to tier 5 anyway by using the other contract and unloading what I have. I'll leave that right there. Oh, I didn't do it. Of course it didn't do it. Fine. Alright, now it's on the other side of the planet, so hopefully it'll be working now. Yep. Q. That's the first Q I've had today. right there. Oh, all right, let's get this thing unloaded. Oops.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your insurance claim has been sent. Thank you. Please visit us again. Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Now, I've seen people say that you can grab it. You could see it in the warehouse there when I put the elevator down, but I always like to wait for the timer. The few times that I've grabbed it before the timer was done, uh, just didn't want to work right. It could have been coincidence of bugginess, but seemed like every time I didn't wait for that timer, uh, like I would be able to move. Sometimes it wouldn't move, but when I could move, it, when I would grab the crates and try and put them in the elevator, they would stop at the door. Like it would turn red and it wouldn't go inside the elevator. It's just weird. So, I mean, it's a few seconds. I just wait till the timer's done and get to work. Mm, come on. And cooperating. There we go. I thought I was about to start doing it again. Like, come on. Seriously? Get in there. Right when I get it. Come on. Get on there. Why are you being so difficult? Come on. We'll walk it right on in there, I guess. Jeez Louise. This is exactly what I was talking about before. Like, must have just been coincidence. Oh, come on. That, bruh. 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 Okay, I got you, bruh. Call me bruh. I'm not your bruh. I'm your babe, remember? Oh, not model anymore, huh? Getting too fat. Ow, my ear. Ouch.
Babe.
I got a super blonde model wifey. Babe. Guess I'll do the last couple here by hand, because just ain't cooperating. Oh, the satisfaction I'm about to have right here. This is it. Like,
You actually able to remove the chat button.
yeah, I figured that out too. I thought it might be a good idea considering how, well, inappropriate that chat can get sometimes for YouTube might not like it very well, so thought it'd be a good idea to figure that out.
Yeah, it actually better.
Well, I learned stuff from reading the chat, believe it or not. Well, I learned about the Z key, and I learned about the elevators being messed up. I learned about workarounds. I mean, I've used a combination of Google and the chat, but you know, knowledge is power.
So some
So,
people
so, so
are
it's
telling about
yeah, yeah. There's sometimes new players asking questions in the chat. Sometimes people answer them. Sometimes people don't. But good to know. Here it goes. Here it is. Come on. What?
Hey, it's Elle.
There we go.
Stop.
Come on.
Oswald's been so impressed with your hustle out there that they're sending you a little something as
They're
thanks.
sending me
Pretty
a
nice,
little
right?
something.
Boss
Yeah,
lets me wish I
send
was a
it.
contractor. Anyway, enjoy and keep up the good work.
Yeah,
Great!
it's
You
the
bought the
contract
stuff. Nice to see
person.
someone actually doing their job for a change. Okay, I better get back to it. Have a good one.
Come on with the rewards, right? Please. Or did I miss that part? Because I'm pretty sure I got it. I thought. Yeah, 29.26 out of 28.26. Yeah, all four. 28.47, 29.17, 28.45, and 29.26. Amazing. The last one that I needed to complete, I went the farthest past what the requirement was that I needed to get. Okay, so now I can go look at it. I don't particularly want the red. I kind of like blue or white or black. Uh, Currently, I'm wearing um, the blue from Crusader, which I like better than the blue from Microtech. Microtech's got it's like a lighter color blue, and But what I really want is the black, and that's why I did this 100% all the way through, because the winning faction will get a reward. I've heard it's a black uh, flight suit, armor suit. Um, and it really looks like Hurston's gonna win it with 188 million delivered. Um, Second place is Microtech. Third place, uh, and it's kind of close between these two. But yeah, I think that'll end up being the 1, 2, 3, 4, the order that it's in. Um, I'm gonna store my raft.
Welcome
Um,
to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
uh, Simply because it does have a little more hauling capacity versus the Taurus, but it's slow. It really isn't very good at defending
Your
itself,
vehicle has
and
been moved to our storage facility.
I mean, I like that it can haul the Atlas. You can take the ATLS in the Constellation as well, um, but I just like the Connie better. It's faster, better firepower, multi-role ship, and the cargo is stored inside the ship. It's got a little like an elevator that comes down, and it's the storage. Um, Hmm. I wonder what happened to my Connie. I know I claimed this once before. That kind of sucks. I have to file a claim and
Insurance
wait.
claim has been sent. Please visit us again.
I'm sure it was here because I had been using it. Um, but anyway, the
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Your insurance claim has been
yeah, I'm gonna
submitted.
go ahead and pay for expedite on that.
Please visit
Uh,
us again. Goodbye.
4.2 mil. Not too bad. No, I'd have had a lot more than that, but when I had enough, I bought, which I didn't know I could have looted them off of other ships, but I bought um, what is it, level 5 laser repeaters, attrition laser repeaters. They have a higher alpha damage. They don't, the rate of fire is lower, so I was a little bit disappointed in that, but I still think it's much better in combat for um, like these rescue missions or whatever where I have to fight NPCs. I thought about going with, and I may still try it out with some ballistic weapons. The fire rate's much better on them, and there is a percentage chance of penetrating the shields with ballistics. But the biggest downfall with ballistics, in my opinion, is the ammo. Like the laser repeaters are just energy weapons, right? So um, it constantly refills. When you're not firing, it regenerates. But ballistics, you have a limited amount of ammo, and when you run out, you, you're in trouble. I guess the whole idea is to not run out, but still. Um,
Welcome to the
I
ASOP
had them on
vehicle retrieval
the
system.
Titan, and I also swapped out weapons on the Titan for laser repeaters, and I didn't know that the nose gun could be level 5 on that thing, man. I tell you what, I put one on there just to see it, um, and it replaced like a Gatling gun, I think. But man, the gun is so huge, sticking off the front of that. It's funny. Um, I don't know why these are all at Seraphim Station, but anyway.
Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Now I need to think about what how I'm gonna go about just basically making some money. The route I want to go. Um, I'm assuming it's a nerf now. I thought it was just because of the event. Like the first day I started playing, there was a YouTube video I stumbled across for making money, and it was some bounty hunting missions, and man, I could do those. I mean, round trip with refueling and everything, like 10 to 15 minutes. I was making like maybe it was less than that, somewhere between 5 and 10 minutes. Um, I could do like two or three and then have to go back and refuel. Um, and I was making like, was it 40K off of each mission like that? So I was racking up money pretty quick that way. Um, and then like the third day I logged in, this event started, and I honestly at the beginning wasn't really interested. I wanted to make money to buy a ship and do upgrades and stuff. And uh, yeah, the bounty hunting missions that I was doing got nerfed to like 19K per instead of 40 or 49 or whatever it was. I was like, oh, the grind just got worse. And then I was like, well, I can make more money off of doing these event missions. So I started doing those, and then I saw in the chat somebody talking about the rewards for the winning team. So it turned into this uh, quest, uh, grindy quest to get tier 5 in all the different factions.
Welcome to the ASOC Vehicle Retrieval System. Your vehicle has been delivered to the follow. Please
All
visit us
right.
again.
Um,
Goodbye.
I really want to get something like. Well, I would like to have a kind of specific ship for each role for the different um, loops, like hauling. Um, I saw one of the hauling ships is a Hercules. I don't. The Caterpillar is nice. Don't get me wrong. I think it can haul a lot, but I don't like the way it's designed. Trying to get the containers in and out of there, like it's a big container. First time I was trying to get those containers out, they got caught up. Wow, isn't that nice? And the game crashed. I'll hit submit. I'm not gonna type up anything, but yeah, the game crashed. So between server errors and game crashes, it's kind of crazy how that all works. I'll just relaunch it. Hopefully it'll start me right back where I was at. Well, let's see what server it's gonna put me in this time. Resourceful Galaxy, that's where I was just at. I kind of want to look and see. I want to check the status to see um, if they have any planned updates anytime soon. Not according to that. Good, it did start me right back where I was at. Dang. Funny. So I checked Spectrum just to see in the announcements, and apparently they announced like 10 days ago about GamesCon 2025. And so they've got the RSI staff. There's a picture of all of them waving, and it says, "We hope to see you there." And the first comment is, "Hopefully the elevators you use to get your booth set up work better than ours." Whoa, ouch. So yeah, I'm sure they're tired of hearing about the elevators. Everybody's talked about the elevators. So anyway, I don't see any announcements for the next update or a wipe or anything. So let's see. I really kind of want to go back. I need to go back anyway. I need to go. Um, and there might be other places, but um, I haven't done a whole lot of just in general looking around um, in different systems, different planets and stuff to see what's out there. I have been to Pyro a few times, um, but the I can't remember the. I'll look here in a second. Yeah, the crew's dark. So far the only place I've been able to find that is New Babbage. Um, that is the all-in-one, which I really like that right now. I'm sure they're gonna do away with that eventually. Um, but so for example, right now, yeah, I'll just show. Uh, this will relieve the thirst and hunger. And it depends on how low, whether it'll go up to 100% or not. I'm not sure I'll get 100 out of it, but it'll get close. Yeah. So that's the only one I know of that does both. If I go back into my inventory, you'll see if I drink the fizzy pop sour sop here, it's really only gonna work towards the thirst. And I'm putting this stuff back in my inventory because I don't want to litter up my ship. And then you have to eat other items, food of whatever type. What? Come on. There you go. Well, that was supposed to go towards hunger, but anyway. I thought I was going to show it. Apparently not. Okay. Helmet back on. Don't forget to put the helmet on. Oh. You know what? Before I do that, I won't be able to take them all, but I have some weapons here that I want to load up to take back to New Babbage. I really should reposition the ship as well. Let's see. Threes and fours. And missiles. I got a few missiles. I want to kind of focus on those first. Yep. I don't know what I have in here, but I want to take them back for other ships. I don't want to do too much. Let's see, what's this one? Sucker punch. Let's take that. Couple of M5s. Yep. Oh, M6. Okay. Oh, okay. M7s. M6s, M7s. Well, let's take those two M7s with us, yeah. Uh-oh. Don't break the elevator. Oh my god. Yeah, I should have brought it up the other elevator. That's fine though. Break the UE. Oh yeah, I want to take those for sure. Hmm. I don't know if I'll be able to get more than that in there. More than like 2 of them. Oh, come on. Really? Oh, you're killing me. Killing me, Smalls. Come on. Oh, one weapon out of there. I gotta get back out. I figured I'd try it because I already brought all that stuff up rather than try and unload it manually and then have to get the ATLS anyway. It's fine. Whatever. At least I moved the ship so it's not so far away. Well, I think that disappeared. I'm not real sure, but hey, what you got, babe? Smells good. Okay. Yeah, I can feel the heat coming off of that. Some of this stuff, like the Arctic, those are coolers. There's only a size 2, so I'm not real sure that they're for the race ships or fighters or what, but I mean, all stuff I picked up off of either enemies or cargo ships that were on these missions. Wow, they're just gonna roll. Watch your toes. Seriously? That thing's gonna roll all the way across the hangar. Whatever. I always put my tractor beam weapon away before I go into the HMI because it just doesn't seem to interact too well. It's just easier to do it. I could be wrong, or it might be something I'm doing wrong. I'm standing too close to it. I don't know. Yeah, I'm having to put it away. Yeah, M7 cannon. That's huge. I must have got that off the Hercules. That's the only thing I can think of. Massive. Not able to. Oh, no. Well. Honestly, I think I'm gonna, before I start putting this other stuff in here, I need to get these missiles anchored down. I'd hate to have those rolling around in the cargo bay, unsecured. And I know I've read about damages if it's not like secured on the grid like that. I don't know if they would explode or not. It could cause damage to the ship. I do know that, just from stuff rolling around in general. But yeah, considering it's a simulation, I'm just not gonna try and take any chances on that. If I can help it, I'm going to secure as many as I can. It looks like it's going to be 4. Maybe I can get a couple more in the other direction. Like that. Yeah. Maybe they'll fit better that way. Well, I thought there was some that was rolling all the way. Anyway, it's fine. Uh-oh. Now this one, it's not gonna, not gonna want to anchor down. Okay. Let's try this for a second. There we go. Just like that. Easy. This one's damaged. It's fine, but like I wonder if you install it in a ship and then you repair your ship if that repairs that. I would assume so. I would think it would, but I'm not 100% sure. I haven't tried it, so I don't know. And this is the advantage, one of the advantages, I should say, over the raft. Right, the raft, you saw loading cargo, it attaches to the belly basically, and it's exposed. I don't know how many attachment slots that you can do carrying weapons and stuff like this, but then it's also, visible. Anybody that flies by can see what you got. Not that it would matter, they'd have to be close to you anyways to see what you had, I think. I got room for some more stuff. technically. Maybe grab a couple of those sixes. That's still hot. Panther. No, it says ammo count 0. Some of them have some. CF 447, M5, M6. I think I want to take these M6s. What's this? Gimbal mounts. .337 and 447, so I'm assuming the 447s are the bigger ones. Yeah, I can tell by the barrel. Those look ballistic. Alright, let's move these up. Let's go with what we got here. Wait, this says M6. Where's the other? Okay, I got it in there. Never mind. This way. Right in between the M7s. Sounds good to me. Do what? Is it what? Oh no, I was going to, and it's still too hot. Give me just a second here. I will. Let's see That's gonna take a minute. 60 GM. Oh, mm-hmm. This will be a good, excuse me, good moment for a restroom break. Be right back. Yeah, and I noticed that too. Like little short trips, not too bad. The cooler uh, cools it off pretty fast, but after a long run like that, the cooling is just so much longer. Now I wanted to check. I will when I get docked to make sure I still have all the weapons. I think I do. It's fine. It's enclosed, but I get a bit nervous about walking around the ship while I'm um, QT, because well, the last time I did that, I was still super new. I was QTing from one place to another. I don't remember. It was a long run. My my health was low. Not my health. Sorry. My hydration and food level was low, and I knew I had some in my inventory. So I decided to get out of my seat and stand up so I could take my helmet off and get my inventory and replenish. And yeah, somewhere in the whole deal of standing up and maybe trying to take my helmet off, uh, my character fell down and got stuck underneath the captain chair. And I was stuck there and couldn't move. I couldn't get up. I tried. Believe me, I tried. My ship just streaming along there, nobody at the wheel, and yeah, it didn't end well. I had to backspace because I was stuck. It was the funniest thing though. I mean, I get bugs, right? It was so hilarious. I wish I would have had that uh, recorded because the way my character like tripped and fell and like was under the seat and like twitching, it was hilarious. Like I laughed so hard. Um, some of the glitches are frustrating, right? But that one was just so funny. It was worth it. Uh, I don't know if anybody else has experienced that in particular. I've seen people talking about uh, QT, and then the ship leaves without them, or people falling out of their ship. I've seen about the elevators. No, I don't mean freight elevators. I mean the people elevators. Um, and people having problems falling in those and dying. I have one time experienced an elevator. It was the raft elevator. I I called the elevator to go down. I was already on the lower level, but I was wanting to exit the ship, and I think I was doing the cargo runs right, and I was wanting to pick up cargo. The gate opened, and I just walked out there without paying attention, and the floor wasn't even like the elevator wasn't even there, and I fell. I didn't die. Again, I thought it was funny the way I just walk into an empty elevator shaft and see what happens, right? Um, Sometimes it takes that just that little bit of not paying attention and the consequences, which wasn't that bad, but um, it was funny. And I have one time I was trying to catch the train, uh, subway, whatever you want to call it, the shuttle. It was here in New Babbage actually, uh, and I hadn't quite made it to it, and like the train left and it glitched, and I fell through the floor. So I was like falling through space, right? It wasn't even really space. I was falling through the void of like being off of the playing field type of thing, right? Like there was nothing there to get. I couldn't. Um, like my spacesuit didn't matter. I couldn't move. I was just falling, um, which was kind of crazy. There was one time I did um, catch the train that way. It actually, like, I wasn't even to the train yet, and the timer was hitting zero, and I thought I missed the train, and then boom, it like I was on the train moving. I was like, wow, okay, I'll take that one. Oh yeah, I should. I'm too busy talking. I need to turn my ship so that it can be an easier unload.
Engines off. Takeoff. Landing complete. Engines off.
A couple reasons if we're coming here. I want to get that cruise dark. I've got a bunch of it already in storage. Um, I wish there was a storage container on my ship that would stay there, like a locker type thing. And maybe there is, I just don't know about it, but nice. Because there's only so much I can carry in my backpack, and one storage place doesn't carry over to another. Like, you know, just imagine if you had stuff in storage in Chicago, and then well, you went to LA, and well, you're not gonna have your stuff in LA that's in Chicago. So yeah, it looks like it handled the ride pretty well, actually. Good, good. One's about to fall out the back, it looks like, but it's fine. Survived the trip here anyway. I drank the drinks. Did I put my helmet back on? I don't remember. I did. Uh, Thought about trying that tractor beam that's built into the ship. I guess I could. Hmm. This elevator's gonna fill up fast. Wow, seriously? So only two? Um, okay, sure, it's fine. Send those down. Yeah, see. See if I can get this to work. Maybe turn it the other way around? A bit more that way? Maybe? like I could. Of course, that was gonna happen. Well, I know these ain't gonna fit. There we go. Why is it not attaching to any part of the front of the elevator? I don't get it. Okay, we'll take that then. Fine with me. What else we got in here? No? Oh, come on. Nope. Oh. Whoop. Nope. Okay. This? No. Oh. Well, I'm glad I could use that as a tool to scoop the gun back out of there. Anyway. Oh man, no, no. Alright. What else we got? There we go. I don't know if I'll be able to get these in there or not. Let's try. Should be able to. They're small. Right? Maybe? Oh. Anyway. I'm curious. I want to look at the stats on these. See, see if they're better than the ones I have already or not. Or if I can put them on the Titan, something like that. except for that one. No. And I should have known better already about this. Like, I need to, well, the last time I was doing something like this, I was taking stuff off of a ship and, um, server error happened. And all the stuff I had loaded in the elevator that was, it was actually on the grid. Just poof, gone. When it came back from the server error. So these send them down. I don't know how good or bad they are, but they're level 7s, which is the highest level weapons I have at the moment. And honestly, probably won't fit on the Taurus, but good to have them. And especially after I learned the attritions that I bought for the Taurus were 260 something thousand, 267,000 a piece, I think, and I bought 4 of them. So you know, you spend that kind of. I'm sure players have spent a lot more than that. I know there's high dollar stuff in this game. Don't get me wrong, but that was my biggest purchase at the moment, anyways, for weapons, and to spend. Yeah, you know, it was like 1.1 million something for 4 weapons. And then to find out later, I got one off of an NPC on a mission, so I was like, well, I could have saved myself a ton of money by doing some of these missions and taking the weapons off of the NPC ships. Live and learn. It's fine. Is that everything? I think I got it all. Send it. Well, guys, thanks for tuning in. I think I'm going to end the stream here. I'll probably be back later with a different stream. But the hauling event, I have completed 100%. Pretty satisfied with that. It was a heck of a grind. Mainly because of the frustrations with the elevators. I know everybody's been frustrated with that. I'm not the only one. Um, and again, not saying anything bad about RSI. I know they're making an awesome game. This is groundbreaking. It has been. It's been around what 10 years, 12 years, something like that, and it's still an alpha, which is fine. I understand the aspects of an alpha game. Um, it's still a lot of fun to play. You just have to learn to live with the bugs, right? I'm sure they'll iron them out. They'll get them fixed before it gets released. Um, but in the meantime, it's still a lot of fun to play. I enjoy it. I'm not going to quit playing because of running into bugs. They are frustrating, but it happens, man. I try and look at it from the other side of, I couldn't write the coding to a video game like this. I mean, the insane amount of hours and the staff, like I saw their picture, there's a lot of people working on this game, right? So, could you imagine trying to do this by yourself, be a one man army of trying to fix bugs and write code, and uh, it's a lot. So, I have respect for the team that's building this game, and uh, well, I enjoy it, and I'll continue to play it. I hope it's going to be around for another 10 or 20 years, right? So I can't wait to see what the finished, polished product is going to look like. So, but thanks for tuning in, guys. Until next time, keep on gaming.